Yeah.
I can follow up in the Telegram group.
Yeah, it's Paige and Dee are both part of my Telegram group. And so they have access to me, quite frequently because they're part of that group, that community. I have a community on Telegram. So let's do a very simple
And just
exercise.
if I could just ask the last thing, because of you spoke about the shame and guilt. What is exactly the shame and guilt, and how to, because probably you're going to speak about the throat chakra, but how to, because I'm doing all of that, the om and the
Yeah. Well, that helps.
and it's like I don't have the results the way I want.
The shame and the guilt is because you are feeling the separation from some part of your deepest self where there's a break in the soul, and it is your wonderful gift to heal it. And until you begin to take up that journey of healing it, you feel shame, you feel guilt, and you feel blame. That's all. It's really very simple. The minute you take it up, there's a part of me that it is going to be my job to heal. When this shame comes up, I need to allow myself to fully feel the information. I need the information to come in so that I can be conscious of it. The minute you become conscious of it and accepting of it without any judgment whatever, it's just information. That's when you begin to heal. That's when the shame and the blame and the guilt just begins to slowly flow away. And it becomes, once again, transmuted into emotional energy that you need to live your life purpose. It's fuel for your fire. Instead of burning you up, you're thinking you're not good enough or you're not worthy, becomes fuel for your fire to do exactly what you're here to do.
So I hear that it is going back to yourself, to that place where you're the most afraid, when I'm the most afraid to go.
And that's a beautiful place to sit still and just feel.
I can feel like a fire on my chest. Like the warm energy or something on my chest right now.
Yeah.
But I could talk with you for hours. I will be asking you, like, how would you define abuse? How to shift from surviving into thriving?
Okay, this is why I teach, and this is why people enroll in my classes.
So speak also about your 5-day challenge, Deja Vu dating, starting tomorrow. And then have time. Let's do that meditation.
Sure. So to wrap your arms around, as Sandra has said, this is a lot of topics. This is big. It can be overwhelming. So what I have done is I have designed Deja Vu Dating, a 5-day challenge, to take a small bite. Go into a small bite that's digestible with the information, because once you understand it, it will become applicable to other areas and other situations in your life, because it's foundational information, right? This is an hour a day, Monday through Friday. It's inexpensive. It's $47. It could literally change your life, because you will have all of a sudden information presented to you that you will actually feel in your body And then you begin to have a different relationship to some of the places where what's the triangle? Victim, victimizer, rescuer. Right? We're going to talk about the very basic information. We're going to talk about how we're triggered into self-rejection, self-abandonment, self-abuse. And that this can become atomic and it becomes physical when you're in bulimia or anorexia. And what are you doing when you're in those states? You're abusing yourself. You've taken on victim and victimizer in your own body. And who can rescue you from that? That's a difficult one. So over the course of the challenge, we talk about, I call it my 12-step 12 chakras recovery program. And in the 5-day challenge, we start with the first chakra and we go to chakra 6 because that's enough for 5 days. And then after that, there are other opportunities to go deeper. I'll be following that up with a what I call a Webby workshop, where for 90 minutes together, we do actual work together like we're doing here. And it's a combination of energy and information and Q&A and specific practices. So I welcome you to get in touch with me about all of it. Now, thank you for letting me share that, Anastazja.
And thank you for your work.
Oh, I'm so grateful to be able to be doing this. It's a tremendous gift. And I've also worked very hard to hold it in integrity and to keep it safe in a lot of ways. Yeah.